nothing left. So freaking tanky. And none of those affects him. Nor do they do damage or status. Yeah, that's bullshit. Like all of a sudden my character just gets staggered and just gets two-shot. Hell. Good God, those things are so overpowered. I mean, they're, the problem is freaking tankiness. And there's like freaking 20 tripwires, bombs, every freaking thing and throw at it, and it just keeps on ticking, and it wasn't even near a freaking damaged state. I have to go back over here to this asshole. Uncover his ass. I didn't even get help on this one. Shit. Where'd it go? Okay, this way.
Oh, useful.
Okay, we're gonna cover it. Okay. Guess we go here and try to get that. And all the campfires. I don't know what to do with that freaking pair. It's just too goddamn tanky. I mean, maybe if I had a shit ton of blaze, because he wasn't reacting to the other thing that was taking damage.
Need to be careful where I stick my spear, overriding a bellowback.
Gady. Need blaze and need fire.
No one deserves to die like that Carja
Rude.
I heard it was Innitrix's fist that split the Carja's skull. Horrible tragedy.
Yeah, we're just a merchant. Oh, a new quest over there.
Cooley's paintings tell of the past, others say the future. Whichever it is, the work is impressive.
I'm gonna check him out. Oh, 2 more. Yeah, it would be 4 short. Even with that, I don't see the
So Cooley thinks she's so
damaging
clever.
it enough.
Why can't she just answer the question about her?
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were
let's
still
see.
small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We all...
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werak, from protection, from our songs.
My chieftain, Kopalai, am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favored. But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength. Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I, but I did not kill him.
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
You took Artok's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light, and the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
Isn't your Werak supposed to support you? At least give you the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werak had cause to quarrel, I was a solution. To fight for its honor and win, they'd call on me. Or, when they needed someone to lose for appearances, I could do that too. Now an Outlander is murdered without honor, all eyes are on me. I have become my Werak's shame.
They don't want an incident with the Karja, so you take the fall.
That is what I do best.
So everyone knows you started the fight with this man.
Of course! For honor, I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now!
I don't think that would help you.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werak has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werak?
From warmth, march me up the slopes of the Cloud Shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
That's awful.
If I survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatut.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. and I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the Horn gives a call from my exile.
Okay. Where's that other quest at?
Why must Sekuli meddle with it?
Culprit's been...
Help me out, Nora, would you?
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed
Oh,
lover.
cool. It's them again.
I finally met some Banuk, keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A Scorcher Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a Snapmaw Fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Come on. Trust Sekuli's instincts. I've never known one of her painting.
Let's do Exile one first.
A woman now stands as Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge.
Huntress, what business do you have with us?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruas, struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk, whether they talk to you or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruas's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial?
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, it may only take his sight, or his wits.
That's fucked up.
So other Karja hunters have died in these lands before?
3, maybe 4 in the last few seasons. That's no surprise. This place punishes even the prepared, and many young nobles don't prepare. But usually the snow covers everything, and the bodies are never found. No thanks to the Banuk.
Do you think they're involved?
No. If it's not about their tribe, they don't want to get involved.
In these outlands, even the sun cannot thaw all it touches.
Doesn't sound like you trust the Banuk much.
They're not without their reasons to keep apart from us. 10 years of reasons.
Always the war. The war is over. We made amends, but no. The land never forgets.
Snow and ice keep memory, they say.
It takes time for scars to heal.
You think I don't know that? I still bear the lashes for refusing one of the Mad King's sun priests. I was your age then.
Times of shadow. Times of shadow.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm a good tracker.
Down the rise to the west, there's a clearing. But a grazer herd couldn't have trampled it better. And if that barbarian gives up Ruas's headdress before they cast him out, let me know. It's valuable.
I'm more tired than usual. We're at breakfast.
Ain't she pleasant?
It's you. You snatched Prince Edom and away from right under their noses.
This is it. Snow's been disturbed a lot. Oh, here's something. Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. When someone pulled out the branch? No. From climbing it. They came through the trees. That was used for the killing blood on the snow. Didn't try to hide the weapon. Question is Inatet the kind of fighter who hits from behind with a tree branch? This is where Ruas fell. It does seem that only 2 people fought here. Not looking good for Inatet. If you were waiting here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing.
Okay. I think it actually wants me to go up into a tree. Of course it does.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Really? Oh, you bitch. Oh my... I hate these kind of freaking missions. By the time the freaking climbing is so freaking buggy. You can't see the character with the snow and the branches. different tracks. There we go.
Well, this is ominous. A dead end? Can't be.
Let's see, small cash.
Someone covered this over. What are they trying to hide? Carja armor. This looks bad.
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Carja dead. And a Banuk is exiled for a life for a Carja life. That's war.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
We've got company!
Oh, that's rude.
Time to rain down some pain.
Holy shit, he one-shot me. Okay, so he just got an instant kill knife. That's BS.
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Carja dead. And a Banuk is exiled for it. A life for a Carja life.
Do I have... Nope, only lightning bombs. Picture that though.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
Over here!
This one'll hurt.
Hit him!
Oh my god, zigzag!
This is not gonna go your...
Don't move! I got aim! You feel this one?
Man, these guys like to dodge.
You've been killing Karja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought. Not the ones whose songs are silenced. Like my kin.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut. Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claims first.
I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Trophies. Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas. So it was Karja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Karja gear's not warm, but if Inatut's naked on a snowfield, he'll take what he gets. Okay, time to get moving.
Yeah, loot. So this is a quest for that area. Goats are taunting me. I don't like it. Are you by yourself?
Kind of place you'd take someone if you wanted to lose them forever. I'm not getting up that frozen waterfall. Maybe along the sides?
Yeah, definitely the sides.
Chill almost feels like sunburn. I'm ready. Gotta be.
I hate Gluntox.
Halfway there. Frozen solid. Mixed feelings about that. Inatut! Inatut! Maybe he found shelter? I hope he found shelter. Behind the rock.
Well, he has pants still. That's good.
The Nora girl? Is it really you, or has the bone chill got through my skull?
I found the real killers. No one else has to die because of this. Take these.
A dead Karja's clothes. Haven't I been beaten down enough? But I won't argue. Swear, thought I'd saw my ancestors. They said, we're surprised you ended up here.
You better hurry.
Oh,
Machines.
Shit. Okay, no. Oh, I still quit.
I understand.
Why the bears? Why the bears? Jesus, you did it! Extra shots! frost ones are so annoying.
I won't take it.
Jesus Christ, the bears, man. They made the bears way too powerful. Damn, and two of them at once. It's just... Also, it would help if I changed my freaking armor. Jesus. Come on. Fucking hey, man. If one of them would actually fight the other guy instead of both focus firing me consistently. I love when the goddamn thing refuses to fight. Why don't you completely no matter where you go?
I won't hold you.
Ability so freaking much. Finally, jeez. Every time you get a little bit of resources, eh? Oh.
Now that was a fight.
Your trial's over. It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. It's not something I'm used to. Who knows what could happen?
I'll see you at town then. You'd better make it, all right?
I give my pledge.
So by Banuk law, if Inatut survives, he's forgiven. But I want to prove to his chieftain that he wasn't guilty in the first place.
Right? Apparently those bears are gonna become a very common thing.
Inatut told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Inatut return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Werek, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Werek, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their Karja victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
For his own sake, it would be wise for him to think less. Nora, friend.
I'll talk to him. But not for you.
Yeah, you're a shit freaking chieftain there.
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Werek.
How are you feeling?
As if I've been pounded in the guts. I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
You can decide for yourself what it means to be a Banuk. It might not be what the chieftain and the shaman tell you. Whether you stay with this Werek or find another...
I'm better with decisions like, do I start with the left or the right?
There's more to you than your fists, Inatut. That's why I believed you.
It was my chieftain who taught me honesty. Said, a Banuk should not be treacherous when the ice is treacherous enough. I'll sit with my bruises for a time, then talk with her again. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this gift? A little scrawny weighed against the great boon you gave me, but...
I'm honored. Thank you, Initet.
Really? You're gonna jip me one blue gleam? One.
Ah, some mornings you wake to find your 10 flat frozen shut.
Cheap.
Time you sit at the hunting grounds. It'll be beaten soon enough. We Banuk won't rest until we prevail.
Some faceless hunters see the blue light as a symbol, something poetic but
Yeah, that happened.
real. They are fools.
The Banuk of Song.
Want that one? Find the young hunters. Please don't make me find another bear. I really don't like fighting the bears. I don't really like fighting the Scourge either. Yeah, I'm noticing that. I guess there are a lot more.
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters.
Oh, they're there.
I don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergren, do you?
Boys, that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergren asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell him broken junk?
Broken junk? This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
I guess there really only one? No. Chicken. Okay. Okay, apparently it doesn't explode anymore. That sucks. Does that close it?
With those legs, that machine looks as fast as it is loud. I'd better be careful.
Where'd the other chicken come from?
hunt.
Who's better than us, huh? Nobody. That's who.
I'll take that. Oh, that one came out easy.
Did you two see me? I think I blew one of those things in half.
Sure.
All right, Outlander. You want to talk about our deal with Bergrind? Let's talk.
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergrind tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergrind's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Anakut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we're traveling to the Sundom.
From here to the Sundom, it's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
From here to the Sundom, it's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about
Yeah, and
What's the plan once you get... Look. So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergrun,
let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Oseram could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrund.
Like him? Tulamat, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw, and...
Boys, shut up! Ugh! Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergrun was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snapmaw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The Bloody Snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
Bloody Snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Warwick?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, the voice acting in the DLC is so different. It's so much better.